Hi beautiful people, I hope everyone's doing okay. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to have a tour around and inside one of the old coffee processing plants in my village. Before that, we have to know that coffee is one of the major cash crops grown in Uganda and exported, making it one of the leading foreign exchange earner in the economy. The plant is mainly grown for its berries, which are grinded to give a caffeine beverage liked by most of us. And the coffee beans are harvested when their color changes from green to ripened red. Coffee can be sold to traders or coffee exporting companies. However, there are brokers who buy coffee before the trees even bear the berries, whereby they'll just come to your garden and then they pay for the trees, and once the trees starts bearing the berries, they'll be the one to harvest the berries. In Uganda, we have mainly two coffee varieties grown, which includes Robusta and Arabica coffee. However, there are some specialty coffees which have been introduced as a result of mixing these two types, both Arabica and Robusta together. Robusta coffee is indigenous to the country and it has been a part of Ugandan life for centuries. And the variety of Robusta coffee still grows today in Uganda's rainforests, where the height is 1,200 meters above the sea level. Most Robusta is sun-dried, although in recent years there have been modest attempts to reintroduce wet processing, whereby they will just process the Robusta when it's not yet sun-dried. And in Uganda, smallholders intercrop their coffee trees with traditional food crops, usually utilizing the shade. And the crops include banana plus some other crops and then other tree shades. Since coffee is left to grow naturally on average, it can flower, meaning it can bear flowers twice in a year, and those 2 times you can harvest, let me say, 4 times or more in a year. Robusta coffee is grown in all the regions of Uganda, including the eastern, central, and western part. Arabica coffee was introduced at the beginning of the 1900s, and it's major around the slopes of the mountainous areas, which includes Mountain Elgon and Mountain Renzori, with an altitude of 1,500 above the sea level. Arabica coffee chambers extend up and down the cliff faces, making use of the natural water gullies and forest cover to extract moisture from the soil. Most people who live in the mountainous areas have become expert coffee farmers and have developed their own transportation methods, which are the donkeys, since the roads are poor, very, very poor. They are always muddy, and once it rains, it's difficult to transport the coffee from the garden to where they are going to process it. Some Arabica is grown in the Western Nile region in northwestern part of the country, and you can differentiate between Arabica and Robusta according to their leaves. Arabica coffee leaves are more wider and larger compared to the Robusta coffee. So guys, let's have a tour inside this old coffee processing plant and see how things are done. This one is, it's not that old, but they start off the electricity. So guys, let me show you. And this place here, it's the power station. You see, this is off, and then this is the power station. Once the switch on here, let's go up here. These are the steps. Actually, this thing is old. I just want to show you how the work is done. You see that big box there, it's where the coffee husks are stored. Like I told you, once they switch on from that power station, you see that small hole? That's where the dry coffee is poured. They pour the dry coffee there, inside there, and then from up it comes down via this. You know, once they switch on, the machines are running, it comes down here, and then from here there are the motors, and then here from here, this machine is the one which it removes the coffee beans from the coffee husks. They come together, but the beans will be alone and the husks will be alone, and then they pass via here up to here. Hope you're seeing it. This one looks like a net. Then here the coffee beans, they remain on top. See, they remain on top. The coffee beans remain on top here, and then the husks will go down here. You see here, the coffee beans will be collected from here. Hope you're seeing it. Eh? This one here, and due to a lot of pressure, the coffee beans they will lay a sack here. This is where the coffee beans will do what? They will be poured, and then for the husks, they will pass here. You see, they will pass down here, and then they move up until they reach in that box, and that's where they are stored and collected. That's what we're doing. I hope you're getting me. This is the place. That's the place. But this one is not that old, but they cut off the electricity. We only need electricity to do the work again. This is an old coffee processing plant. So guys, that's how the machine looks like. So guys, that's it. That's how it works.